Artist Chappell Roan has come out on social media multiple times on TikTok, and now she has issued a statement on Instagram placing boundaries on predatory behavior that's disguised as superfans. Even though she has been at this for 10 years, recently over the past 6 months, her rise to fame was super quick, and it can be extremely overwhelming, especially when people are not observing her boundaries. For the past 10 years, I've been going nonstop to build my project, and it's come to the point that I need to draw lines and set boundaries. I want to be an artist for a very long time. I've been in too many non-consensual physical and social interactions, and I just need to lay it out and remind you, women don't owe you shit. I chose this career path because I love music and art and honoring my inner child. I do not accept harassment of any kind because I chose this path, nor do I deserve it. This situation is similar to the idea that if a woman wears a short skirt and gets harassed or catcalled, she shouldn't have worn the short skirt in the first place. It is not the woman's duty to suck it up and take it. It is the harasser's duty to be a decent person, leave her alone, and respect that she can wear whatever she wants and still deserve peace in the world. So that's just an excerpt of what she posted on Instagram. Let's talk about the astrology behind this and what she is going through right now. And let's also talk about the next couple of years ahead for Chappell Roan. So first off, Chappell Roan is experiencing her Black Moon Lilith return. And this happens every 9 years when Black Moon Lilith returns to the same place it was when you were born. So she has a Black Moon Lilith in Libra. And she also happens to be a Libra rising, a Sagittarius moon with a Pisces sun, and this was confirmed on her Instagram, and we do have her correct chart. Chappell Roan's Black Moon Lilith is in the sign of Libra, and it's coming from her 12th house. So I actually would consider Chappell Roan a Black Moon Lilith rising. And if you see this, Chappell Roan, you should check out my book, Black Moon Lilith Rising, because it could help you through times like these. But she is a Black Moon Lilith rising in Libra. So when she shows up in a room, Black Moon Lilith is definitely present in who she is and her personality. So her Black Moon Lilith return is extremely potent because it can bring around the themes of subjugation, dark femininity, the unseen, the suppressed sides of the feminine, challenges around her mental health, challenges around her creativity. Libra is ruled by Venus. Her chart is ruled by Venus as well. So right now she is experiencing some of these themes of stalking, feeling like she can't be herself, feeling unsafe, feeling intimidated. These are all facets of Black Moon Lilith in Libra. And it's coming from the 12th house. So this is shadows that she may have had in her blind spot. I think over the past 10 years, she really has been working hard to get to where she is now, but a lot of the shadows can come up as a creative wild woman that are unaddressed. So this is what she's dealing with right now in terms of her Black Moon Lilith return, and this is gonna be for another 6 months or so. On top of this, the South Node is also transiting and activating her Black Moon Lilith in Libra, and she also is experiencing the eclipse cycles on both her ascendant, her Black Moon Libra, and her descendant. So this is why she is quite literally experiencing fame and being more seen, because the eclipses are activating how she shows up in a room and as a person. On top of this, Black Moon Lilith transiting, this is the true transiting Black Moon Lilith, is forming a conjunction with her North Node in the 11th house. So on top of her natal Black Moon Lilith being triggered right now, transiting Black Moon Lilith is triggering her 11th house North Node in Virgo. And this has to do with hypercriticism, hypercritique, feeling unsafe, feeling like you need to be perfect, wanting to rebel against this. And 11th house rules over large groups. She came to prominence on the internet and on social media, especially TikTok. So this is 11th house, and she's receiving this critique, and this is a big part of her experience right now because of Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. And she also has the sun now in Virgo in that area of her life, and she also has Venus, which is an extremely important planet to her as a creative. So this is why there is a magnifying glass being placed on her, and she can feel this oppression of her light. So on the opposite end of all of that Virgo in her chart, she has a Pisces stellium. So her sun, Jupiter, which is beautiful. This is what is literally giving her that powerhouse talent. And she also has the South Node and Mars that is overshadowing that and can really lead her to want to be more introspective. She is someone who is uncomfortable with the spotlight, even though she yearns to be in it. And she's got Saturn right now transiting there, and it's retrograde. So Black Moon Lilith opposite Saturn, this can bring exactly what she is talking about in terms of her creativity, feeling stalked, feeling unsafe, feeling like she's restricted, that she has parts of herself that are being seen that she doesn't want to be seen, and her boundaries being crossed by fans, by the people who adore her creativity. So one more important transit, even though there are a bunch of others I could totally talk about, Mercury retrograde in Leo, and we've also experienced Mercury retrograde in Virgo over the past month, but that is in her area of career. So that recent full moon in Aquarius that we had on August 19th really activated her voice to want to defend her spotlight and really have a heart-to-heart with fans who are crossing her boundaries, making her feel uncomfortable. And of course, there was backlash when any woman sets her boundaries. There's going to be backlash, but she doubled down on those boundaries and said, listen, I'm a woman who deserves to have my boundaries respected. This is also giving Black Moon Lilith in Libra. Oh my God, and one more thing as well. Her natal Black Moon Lilith in Libra is opposite Saturn in Aries as well. So she's got Black Moon Lilith Saturn opposition in her chart. So she can have the propensity to attract this type of really crossing boundaries when it comes to people who admire her art. So what's next for Chappell Roan? She says she wants to be an artist for a long time. So I don't think we're going to witness the fall of Chappell Roan, but I think that she is going to really continue reasserting her boundaries as an artist. And she is definitely going to evolve and transform who she is as an artist. So on September 17th, there's an extremely important lunar eclipse in Pisces. And I said she was a Pisces stellium. This is in her 5th house of self-expression. So she is going to change up Chappell Roan and the project and the drag artist. She is going to completely flip that on its head. She also may be spotted with a new romantic interest over the next year. This is 18 months of complete change, by the way. She also is going to experience her reverse nodal return, also bringing in that same 18-month period of complete change in this area of life. So we may see her speak out more about what is going on in terms of her in the public eye. She may even kind of change her social media or completely get rid of it and only represent herself on the stage. She also may reassert her boundaries like some of these really, really big artists like Beyonce or Taylor Swift and not have contact with fans at all. Because right now she's very approachable, she's very open, and she's seeing that that's not working out. And she's 26 years old right now, so that means she's almost into her Saturn return. This happens every 27 to 29 years, and Saturn comes in to take a look at the structure of your life. This is the astrological coming of age, and it will be exact April 2nd, 2027. So that will initiate a complete change in Chappell Roan, and this will be in the area of her 6th house. So this is going to influence her to completely change the structure of her work. She may also feel the need to focus on her mental health. She mentions this a lot, and the boundaries that she needs to have with fans. She also may deal with burnout and feeling overworked over her Saturn return. And this could maybe have her place some boundaries on this level of work that her record label's having her do.